Hello everyone, just doing a video for you to give you kind of a reptile update. For some people that I know in person, I actually wanted to show them how our apartment works. And just to give you an idea, you come up these long stairs and we're on the second floor of an apartment. Behind the curtain here is where our kitchen is, but it's dirty, so you're not going in there. That door there, that's bathroom. That door there used to be the reptile room, but it very quickly became too small. So, you round the banister, and you come into our living room. And you start off going this way. And up top here is our little cute rat Hannah. And below her, this is the start of the reptile tour and the update. In here we've got our Savannah monitor. You can see her just at the front of her hide there. Okay. And then below her we have Hobbs, bearded dragon. Trying to get better light for you. And then below him is his buddy, Calvin. Hi, Calvin. Alright. So, these cages that they're in is a custom built set of 3 by me. They are 36 inches wide, 24 inches deep, and 18 inches tall. And beside him, or those guys, is our water dragon Tethys. There he is there. Get in where there's better light. Sort of. So his cage is just a, the bottom portion there is an aquarium, and the top portion is built by myself and my dad. We built an extension on it. It was based on a extension that Sarah's dad had originally built. And then underneath we have some storage. And then beside that, bottom part of another cage is also storage, but working our way up, it turns into our iguana cage. And this is where Godzilla is. I realize the light is probably a little terrible. We've got very big windows here and we get a lot of light during the day. But anyway, that's Godzilla. Hi, buddy. Maybe open the door so there's no reflection. There he is. That's Godzilla. Big male iguana. You'll probably see him around our apartment too. We've got a lot of lizard decoration as well. Even on top of Tethys' cage, we got some frog stuff there. And a collage of our reptiles. Some old, some new. And then we're on to the next set of custom cages. Again, all these cages so far that I've shown you are custom built by me. The iguana cage is 6 feet tall. It's 3 feet deep, but it's a corner cage. So you can kind of see it's a little short on either side, but it goes back a fair distance. And I'll show you up and above. So, the next set of cages, this is where my collared lizard Mick is. Now, those of you that watch this, you're going to see Mick, and he's actually quite thin. Unfortunately, Mick isn't doing so good for health-wise. We've been doing our best to get his calories and everything back up, but it's still touch and go for the next little while. And then below him is Buttercup. She's a female collared lizard. You can see her way back in the corner there. She's a fairly new addition. We used to have another collared lizard female named Sue. Unfortunately, Sue passed away on us. And when we got Buttercup, she actually came with her boyfriend, Wesley. And unfortunately, Wesley passed away on us. It's been a very rough year for us this year. So now down below, anybody that's ever seen any of my earlier videos will probably recognize this cage. This actually used to be where both the bearded dragons were. And I've moved them because I needed to add some space for the big coastal carpet python. His name's Tiny. At least we think it's a him. But anyway, that's Tiny. And then up beside our collared lizards is where my rough green snake is. I could probably show you this video and... oh, yeah, there he is. He's actually up in the corner there. Let me just move his door out of the way. You can see him, he's back up in the corner there, poking his head out. Very tiny snake, only eats crickets, for anybody that doesn't know. Unfortunately, I broke the glass on his cage, you can see. Still need to replace that. And beside there is our couch. A little messy. We've done our best to clean up this morning, but not so good. So now, when you're sitting on our couch, and you're watching our TV, in front of you is our coffee table that houses our ball python. Now Durango is in there somewhere, but I'm just going to show you his cage. Okay? Show you that there, and come down and show you inside. And it's one of our cats, Squeak. She's very curious as to what I'm doing, wandering around the house talking. Alright, so then across from the couch and the other cages is another set of custom cages that I've built. But on top of those, temporarily homed, in that cage is our golden geckos. We have two, there's a male and female in there. The original plan was I was going to build a cage and it was going to go on top here, but Hannah's cage is up top there now, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to incorporate them into our new build. But down below in this cage is our male crested gecko. There he is there, hiding in the leaves. Crested geckos, of course, nocturnal, so it's bedtime for him. And this one is our two females. I can show you one for sure. Oh, they're both in there. There, there's the backside of Athena Marie, and the face there looking at you is Daisy Belle. Okay. And below them is where we have our red-eyed crocodile skink. Now, if nobody has any idea what one of those looks like, I'll actually lift up her hide for you. There she is. Okay, we'll get in close. Very pretty girl. Just yesterday I found an infertile egg in front of her hide. So it's quite possible that in the future we'll find her a boyfriend and we'll get some viable eggs out of her. Close her up. Then beside here we have our Gray's tree frog. That's Frogger. Hello, Frogger. And we have Salisbury Amos Mander, my marbled salamander. Not really sure where he is. He has a tendency to hide really well, but he's in there somewhere. So frog and a salamander, that's the only two different species that I've actually ever mixed in a cage. It's not good practice, just in case others try and eat each other. These guys, I don't think they will. They've been together for quite some time now, and they seem to get along. And down below them, in this cage here, we actually have corn. So apparently the video only lets you run for so long and then it shuts itself off. As I was saying, there's Irwin, he's a snow corn. And down below him is Sweet Pea, she's a normal corn. This is her great big cage, lots of room. Okay. Slide that glass closed. Now eventually I'm going to have a pull-out drawer for storage underneath there, but I've been quite busy lately. Onwards and upwards. That's habanero. He's a amelanistic corn snake. He's just got a very basic cage right now. Eventually I will be building him something else as well. Okay, move along. And in this little aquarium on my desk, I've got a baby Macalot's python, just hatched out this year. Her name's Nellie. Anybody that knows Macalot's pythons knows that they're nippy, and she is no exception to that. And then down in this little dark cave, somewhere in here, is our red-tailed boa, Red. Hiding in your hide? Yeah, there you are. There's Red. Red's recently shed. I'll have to get that out before Sarah makes a video. Alright, so this is where my desk is. My crappy old monitor, but used to have a good one. So in behind my desk, we have a homemade cage that Sarah built the background to. Now the background is styrofoam and grout. If you check out Sarah Pyro 99, you can see her video on that. I don't know if she's got a video on the how-to or whatever, but she does explain it more. And that's Sadie. Sadie's our female iguana. She's quite smaller than Godzilla, and she's very spazzy. Now below Sadie, we have a garter snake. And at the time I had gotten our garter snake, I didn't have a name for him. So from that day forward, he's just been known as Snake. I'll show you, he's back in here. You see him over there? There he is, way back there. You can just see the one kind of looped from him. He's been really sore lately. Oh, there he goes. He got injured a while back, and he's been healing from that. There you go. Hey, Snake. Alright, so lastly, down below him, another desert cage, and you can see all those lines in the sand? It's from a Kenyan sand boa. Now, I could be silly and just stick my hand in there and go rooting through the sand to find them, but I don't really feel like getting tagged this morning, so I'm going to let it go. Alright, that's the